It's too hot on that side of the porch. The sun is in a weird angle right now at the 4 o'clock hour. I just came in out of the yard. Oh, my 4 o'clocks are fixing to blame. I don't know if you know what those are, but my granny has like a ton of them. They're perennials. And that was the last of that eyelash glue. I'm telling you, it never comes off. They're these little tiny, like trumpet-shaped flowers, and they smell heavenly. But they only bloom after 4 o'clock. That's why they're called 4 o'clocks. So, I stole some out of my granny's yard. I didn't steal them. They weren't in her flower bed. They was in the sidewalk, growing up through the cracks. And I said, I'm going to take these starts. And she said, have at it. And now they went nuts at my house. So excited. I'm telling you, I'm getting the last of this eyelash glue off. I have done taken like 7 showers since then. Told you. Oh, I could see it out of the corner of my eye. It was driving me nuts. Anyway, still got some. Still working on it. I'm telling you, I got flogged in the arm by my dead burned turkey. Like, she got me good. Like, I love her, but she was fixing to get killed. They're all just wild today. There's a full moon next week. That's why. Oh, God, help us. Of course, there's a full moon on my birthday. Why wouldn't there be? Maybe I'll turn back into a werewolf. Anyway, so, speaking of wild things, the Dems are screwed because of their attitude. Deep in the heart of Texas, because the pandering and gerrymandering. Deep in the heart of Texas. Oh, did you see that? The FBI's been called in. All them Democrats were like, no, we're not going to redistrict, so we're getting on Beto O'Rourke's plane, flying to D.C. on his dime, breaking some bribery laws, and we're not coming back. And they said, all right, that's fine. Ken Paxton said, all right, you have till Friday to get the hell back here, or else you ain't got a job no more. Trump's just creating employment all over, I think. I'm looking at it going, okay, literally, if you don't believe in gerrymandering, then just look at the district layout of Illinois. It makes no irrational sense, according to the Constitution, for our electoral votes. If you know anything about the Electoral College, which is dumb, but we still have it, is you get so many votes per residence of this area, blah, 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 blah. But you also have to take into account the commerce of the area, the economy of the area, the demographic of the area, the land size of the area, like that. There's a whole lot of like stipulations to it. But we've kind of got a little free and easy trying to fix some elections over the past 8 or 10 years, as the new subpoenas for Bill and Hillary Clinton will now prove. So they're kind of just cracking down on maybe we should district things the way they ought to be districted. And everybody's losing their damn minds. And the Democrats are like, we're out. Peace. Yeah. And I'm like, they're fixing to lose your job. So I'd get back to work if I were you. But in the meantime, looks like there's going to be a whole lot of empty seats at the Texas House. So put in your applications now. I'm almost out of tea. That won't do. Anyway, but I did see where they issued subpoenas for Bill and Hillary, and I'm like, oh my. Can't wait to see what comes of that. Maybe they'll be up there at that new, what's it called? The Speedway Slammer. That new big prison they're building up there in Indiana on the Miami side. I think that's so funny. They were like, well, we've got an alligator Alcatraz. Now we're going to have a Speedway Slammer. I'm loving all the catchphrases. These are going to make excellent t-shirts and bumper stickers, coffee mugs, Frisbees. Did you see that ESPN bought out the NFL Network? Which was news to me because I thought they already owned the NFL Network. So, in other news no one gives a shit about, Mountain Dew is owned by Pepsi. Old Navy and Victoria's Secret are run by the same person. And if you're shopping at Kroger, you're shopping at Ruler Foods too. I mean, it's the same. It's the same. Just got a different name. Same whore, different dress. So, same trailer, different park. However you want to phrase it, whatever. But there is a new virus coming out of China called chikungunya, and 7,000 people have it. And I thought, oh shit, we might have a case of it here on the farm, because my chickens were gunning some people down the other day. It's that chikungunya virus, and I was like, maybe it's my fault. So anyway, there's also some Legionnaires breaking out in Harlem. What year are we in? I don't know what's going on. The next thing they're going to tell us is this black plague and some flying alligators. And we're going to be like, yeah, it checks out. In other news, they don't know anything else about that big spaceship thing that's headed at us that's like the size of Mount Everest. They're like, it's coming at us kind of aggressively and against any kind of rational orbit. We think it's pissed off. We don't really know. Seems like Will Smith warned us about this 30 years ago and nobody listened to him. But, you know, what do I know? I'm just a country music singer and comedian. Oh, speaking of people who don't have a job anymore, Howard Stern's show is getting canceled after 20 years. Finally. That arrogant son of a bitch. I'm sorry, I never did like Howard Stern. I thought he was crude. And I mean, that's from somebody who says fuck a lot. I'm like, you're just mean sometimes. Like, you're mean. Just flat out mean. Like, he was mean to Robin Williams. He was mean to Mindy McCready. He was mean to Gretchen Smith. Like, you're just mean. Like, just, you know, sometimes actions have consequences. So, bye, Howie. I wish they'd leave Robin, though. She always ran that show anyway. I liked her. Dean Cain, Superman. Do you remember this? The Adventures of Superman with Lois Lane, that's played by Terry Hatcher before she was a desperate housewife. Dean Cain. He has now joined ICE. He is now an ICE capade. So he is encouraging other celebrities who, you know, might be thinking about, who are on the fence. He's like, once you help us guard it, we'll give you $50,000. So Superman is now joining the ICE raids. I think somebody should call Gary Busey up real quick and be like, he's good with a gun. He has a gun. He has a gun. If you saw Gary Busey run at you through the desert, you'd be like, I'm just going back home. You know, like, I think they'd be terrified. Come on, get out of America. Like, I mean, he is the scariest guy ever, and he's so believable. Which one of you is making noise? I'm on the phone. That's one of the nuggets. Nugget, go back to the coop. There was a raccoon, the one that massacred all my chickens. He was out here last night, and I saw him, and I shot him with a BB gun, and then it didn't do nothing but piss him off. And so I brought my dogs out, and my dog went down there. Winona Judd went down there. My big German Shepherd, Winona Judd, nudged that raccoon, and then walked back up on the porch like, yep, that's a raccoon, all right. I'm going to need for you to do your job. That's the problem here lately, is a lot of people are like, that's not my job. And I'm like, but it is, though. But it kind of is. It's kind of exactly your job. But anyway, you know, again, nobody asked me, so it's fine. It's fine. New York had another earthquake, 3.0. That's the second one this week. That's the third one in New England, like, in a week. They don't normally have earthquakes, do they? That's 2 in New York and 1 in New Jersey in the past 7 days. I think that's a little weird. We've also had another volcano go off on Russia, and it's not been active for, like, what, 600 years? So that's 2 big ash clouds just floating through the atmosphere right now, and everybody wonders why we've had a 20-degree temperature shift in the past week. Well, watch the headlines. Don't even listen to what they're saying. Just read that little ticker at the bottom. That usually tells you more than you need to know. But anyway, speaking of creating jobs and making America great again, Trump has devised an Olympic committee to take over the 2028, is it the 28 Olympics? From Gavin Newsom. He's like, I don't really trust y'all to handle this, so I'm gonna make a committee. He's also thinking about federalizing the police force in Washington, D.C. because of all the bullshit that's going on. Some Doge dude was just doing his job. He was defending some woman. He got beat to a pulp, and he was like, listen, okay, everybody knows that the Washington, D.C. police are pretty much just traffic cops. Like, why don't we just deputize them and make this federal? I mean, it's like when you go to Italy and there's the Vatican. The Vatican have their own police. The Vatican have their own security. They have the Swiss Guard. It's its own thing. D.C.'s that way. It's its own district. It has its own boat. It has its own zip code. Why not? Whatever. Federalize it. Go right ahead. I mean, you're the only people that are really needing police protection there are politicians, and the D.C. police can't touch that because it's out of their jurisdiction. So why not deputize them and make it like a federal thing just in D.C.? It's our capital, you know, like it would make sense. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. If you're thinking about getting a visa and coming to our wonderful country to work, play, or otherwise, it's now $15,000 application fee. And I know a lot of people are bitching about that, but the next time that you buy a Carnival cruise with the drink package, I want you to eat your own words, because no one's letting you get on that boat and go to Mexico for free, so calm down. Why is there a nugget loose? I can hear it. Are you in the yard? It sounds like it's in the yard. Anyway. Like the wrong yard. Like not the chicken yard. Like the... out in the yard. I can't today with this bunch. Little nugget. Having company in an hour. Hadn't even gotten a shower yet. Been working in the damn yard. Slept late. Sean's working on a song. I'm in a writer's block right now. It is what it is. It's the week before my birthday, and I'm just kind of watching the world around me and go, the weather's been nice, but that's pretty much the only nice thing that I can say. I've lost ducks and chicks and my mind this week. We've lost family members. We've lost pets. We've lost marbles. Volcanoes, fires, famines, earthquakes. I can't keep up with it. But in the meantime, I do know that I have to go get in the shower because I can't greet company looking like this. And we'll probably have a song for you by the end of the evening, so stick around and tune in. But in the meantime, that's your headlines for today on Wednesday, August the whatever the hell today is. And I hope that you're doing better than I am because my mind is in 1,000 different places at once. I'm just trying to keep up. But I love you and I mean that. Keep your Bible open, your powders dry, and your head on swivel. See, I can't even say that shit right. Be nice to old people, animals, and children. And as always, friends, remember, I'm Sarah Beth Terry, and you're not. Bye.